remembers former Prime Minister Bharat Ratna Atal Bihari Vajpayee on his death anniversary. Union Health Minister interacts with state health ministers, reviews implementation of flagship health care schemes. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister launches Medicine from the Sky, a drone-based healthcare service in East Kameng district. Infant mortality rate comes down in Meghalaya, says Chief Minister Conrad Sangma. And in sports, Durand Cup begins today in Kolkata. Manipur Chief Minister inspects preparations in the Khoman Lampak Sports Complex. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Jolly Hoikia Gogoi bringing to you the stories in detail. Starting with national news, the nation is remembering Bharat Ratna and former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee on his 4th death anniversary today. He passed away on this day in 2018. Born on 25th December 1924 in Gwalior, Atal Bihari Vajpayee's contribution towards public life and India's development will always be cherished. President Draupadi Murmu, Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Home Minister Amit Shah, former President Ramnath Kovind, BJP President JP Nadda and other senior leaders visited Atal Bihari Vajpayee's memorial, Sadaiv Atal, in the national capital this morning and paid their floral tributes. Meanwhile, Chief Ministers of Northeast also paid their tributes to Bharat Ratna Atal Bihari Vajpayee on his Punya Tithi. Chief Minister of Manipur N. Biren Singh, Arunachal Chief Minister Pema Khandu and Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma took to their Twitter handles and remembered the great stalwart and former Prime Minister who deftly led the nation through turbulent times and brought tremendous economic growth and development in the country. Now in some more national news, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh handed over indigenously developed equipment and systems to the Indian Army in New Delhi today. Future infantry soldier, new generation anti-personnel mine, upgrades sight system for tanks, high mobility infantry protected vehicles and assault boats are among the state-of-the-art equipments. The equipment or systems have been jointly developed by Indian Army in collaboration with Defence Research and Development Organization and the industry, in line with the Prime Minister's vision to modernize the armed forces under the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan.
परिस्थितियों और आवश्यकताओं को ध्यान में रखते हुए नए स्केल्स ऑफ एकोमोडेशन का इनॉग्रेशन हो रहा है। विभिन्न पोर्टल्स और एप्लीकेशंस की शुरुआत की जा रही है। हमारी सेना को 9 इंडिजिनस इक्विपमेंट हैंडओवर किए जा रहे हैं और डिजिटल इंडिया इनिशिएटिव्स के अंतर्गत एमईएस द्वारा लगभग 200 ई ट्रेनिंग वीडियोस की भी लॉन्चिंग हुई है। नई टेक्नोलॉजी लाने का केवल यही मतलब नहीं होता है कि अब काम काज जल्दी होने लगेंगे। नई टेक्नोलॉजी लाना या नया कार्य करना यह बताता है कि आप सब अपने उत्तरदायित्व के प्रति कितने सजग हैं।
Union Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia today virtually interacted with state health ministers to review the implementation of flagship healthcare schemes. He urged states and union territories for timely utilization of central funds to expedite implementation of people-centered health services at grassroots and strengthening health infrastructure starting from block level. Chief Minister of Tripura Dr. Manik Saha and Deputy Chief Minister and Health Minister of Delhi Manish Sisodia attended the meeting. Further, state health ministers of Northeast, including Kekhob Mohanto of Assam, Alo Libang of Arunachal Pradesh, Mani Kumar Sharma of Sikkim, L. Jayanta Kumar Singh of Manipur, and James K. Sangma of Meghalaya also joined the meeting virtually. In Assam, Governor Professor Jagdish Mukhi has summoned a special session of the Assam Legislative Assembly tomorrow. Official sources said the special one-day session has been summoned in connection with Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav to celebrate the 75th year of independence. All preparations have been made for the session to be held tomorrow evening at Dispur in Guwahati. Still with Assam, 2 new additional judges got inducted in Guwahati High Court today. The Chief Justice of Guwahati High Court, Rashmin Manbhai Chaya, administered the oath for both the new High Court judges, Sushmita Fukan Khaun and Mitali Thakuria. Notably, Guwahati High Court has 24 judges, including both the new judges presently.
Additional judge of the Guwahati High Court of Assam, Nagaland, Mizoram, and Arunachal Pradesh. I, Mitali Thakuria, having been appointed additional judge of the Guwahati High Court of Assam, Nagaland, Mizoram, and Arunachal Pradesh, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and
In Arunachal Pradesh, a project named Medicine from the Sky, which is a drone-based healthcare service, was launched from Separ to Chayang Tajo in the East Kameng district of the state on Monday. Chief Minister Pema Khandu participated in the launching event virtually. The idea behind this project is to deliver basic healthcare services like medicines, vaccination and nutrition supplements, along with emergency medications and diagnostic services with the help of drone technology in tribal and rural areas of East Kameng.
ये प्रोजेक्ट जो है काफी सक्सेसफुल होगा और इसी मॉडल पर हम लोग बाकी के डिस्ट्रिक्ट में भी हम लोग इसको जरूर एक्सप्लोर.
In another positive development from Arunachal Pradesh, Chief Minister Pema Khandu launched Mission Krishi Veer today. He virtually flagged off first consignment of vegetables from self-help groups and women groups for army personnel from 3 locations. That includes Bolung in Lower Dibang Valley, Chug village in West Kameng and Gunagar in Namsai district. Khandu said the mission intends to connect farmers with soldiers. Through this initiative, organic fruits and vegetables will enhance the income of farmers and also ensure good health of the Jawans. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma has claimed that infant mortality rate in Meghalaya has come down from 33 in 2018 to 29 in 2022. He informed that the state is amongst the top 3 states alongside Telangana and Kerala in child immunization. Sangma said the Early Childhood Development Mission has been launched to tackle the issue of malnutrition among children, stating that his government is giving highest priority to the economic well-being of women. He further spoke about empowering youth organizations to play a decisive role in making Meghalaya better. In his speech, he also highlighted several schemes initiated by his government for the well-being of the citizens of the state.
In order to be able to reduce the maternal mortality in the long run, we need to empower our women economically. And that's where this journey began for us. A very long journey with so many activities and
In football, the 131st edition of the Durand Cup begins today. FC Goa will take on Mohammedan Sporting Club in the opening of the Durand Cup at the Vivekananda Yuba Bharati Kridangan in Kolkata in a short while from now. The tournament will feature 20 teams, of which 11 teams, with all of them divided into 4 groups of 5 teams each. It may be mentioned that West Bengal, Assam and Manipur are hosting the Durand Cup 2022. Meanwhile, Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh inspected the ongoing preparation for the eagerly awaited Durand Cup 2022 at Khoman Lampak Sports Complex today. He also checked the arrangements for the visit of Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and Army Chief General Manoj Pandey, who will grace the opening ceremony of the Durand Cup in the state. Still with Manipur, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh launched the Somdal Imphal bus service by Manipur State Transport. The MST was revived after the BJP government in 2019 with 30 buses providing services to 12 routes at low fares for all. The Chief Minister said he is looking forward to establishing more public transport for the people of the state. In a bid to create a positive impact on people's lives and for the all-round development of the state, Arunachal Pradesh Deputy Chief Minister Chon Amen inaugurated 11 development projects in Yatdam of Changlang district today. This includes transmission line from Haidil to Yatdam, 2 CC pavement roads, helipad among others. Meanwhile, on Monday, the Deputy Chief Minister also inaugurated 3 smart monopole towers at Namsai district. These smart monopoles will not only improve mobile and internet connectivity in Namsai area, but will also illuminate the entire area with its lighting solutions. Now, for more updates, viewers can also watch our bulletins and other programs on our YouTube channel DD News Guwahati. Before we end the news, the headlines once again. Nation remembers former Prime Minister Bharat Ratna Atal Bihari Vajpayee on his death anniversary. Union Health Minister interacts with state health ministers, reviews the implementation of flagship healthcare schemes. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister launches Medicine from the Sky, a drone-based healthcare service in East Kameng district. Infant mortality rate comes down in Meghalaya, says Chief Minister Conrad Sangma. And in sports, Durand Cup begins today in Kolkata. Manipur Chief Minister inspects preparations in the Khoman Lampak Sports Complex. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.